Hi guys, we're back again. I'm going to do my videos a little bit different. I'm going to do them on the weekends. My job is getting a little bit more busier during the week, so I don't have a lot of time. And I started a new adventure with reselling. So I'm going to do my videos on the weekend and have them uploaded hopefully by Wednesday or so. So we're going to do another recipe by Keto Made Easy by Keto Connect. It's buffalo chicken crust pizza. So this is what it looks like here. It is 600 calories. Fat is 44.5 grams. Protein is 47.5 grams. Carbs is 1.5 grams and fiber is 0. So the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and preheat the oven. So we're going to do that right now to 350 degrees. We make sure the volume is on. Yep, we're good there. And then we're going to take a pizza pan here. I have it right here. And then we're going to line it with parchment paper. So let me grab that here really quickly. Got my parchment paper here. And we're going to line that with the parchment paper. So just like that. And then we're going to make the sauce. So the sauce is going to be over by the stove. So I'm going to grab my saucepan and we're going to bring you guys over here to the stove. Bring you down here a little bit. There we go. I'm going to bring my cookbook over here. So the first thing we're going to put in the saucepan is the hot sauce. It is Frank's Red Hot sauce, and I really like this, and this is keto, so I like the buffalo. We're going to use 1/4 of a cup. I got my 1/4 of a cup here. I'm going to put it on medium-high heat. Perfect. And then the next thing we're going to add in is the butter. The butter I use is the Kerrygold grass fed butter, and it's a 1/2 stick. So I've got my Kerrygold, you can't see it very well, the Kerrygold butter. I'm just going to cut this in half here. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, okay. One stick is 1/2 a cup, and it's telling me to do 1/4 of a cup. So 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay. So I'm going to add in 1/4 of a cup, which is 1/2 the stick, in the saucepan here. If we can get the wrapping off of here. There we go. And then we're going to add in some apple cider vinegar. And let me grab that here. We're using the Bragg's. I know it's a popular brand. We're going to use 2 1/4 teaspoon. So here is our teaspoon here. Apple cider vinegar is really good for you, for your digestive system, but I cannot stand it by straight. I take it in the pill form, but my husband has been drinking it, well, not recently, but he was before. That's why we bought this. But as you can tell, it has not been used very much because it's a horrible tasting product. But it is good for you. And so now we're going to let this melt. Grab my spatula here. Get the butter to melt here. And this is going to be our sauce. And then we're going to go ahead and prepare the chicken crust while this is melting. So we're gonna go ahead and go back over to the counter here. So we'll get this chicken started here. I'm gonna grab my drain. I'm gonna drain the chicken in this cylinder here over by my sink. And the chicken we're using is the Fresh Valley 100% natural chicken in the can. That's what you're supposed to use. You're supposed to use 2 5-ounce cans, but this is 10 ounces as you can see here. So we're going to go ahead and open this up here. Actually, all I need to do is drain the water out of this, so that's what I'm going to do over here in the sink. Perfect. And then we're going to put this chicken on this pizza crust here. Bring you guys down here. A little bit more if I can get it to go down. And then I'm just going to take this and take it all out of here. I have a fork. And this chicken isn't that bad. To be honest with you, I already made this once. The video didn't come out the way I wanted it to. I think I lost volume or I messed something up. So I'm doing it again here. You just want to kind of spread the chicken out here in a circular shape as a pizza crust. And then once my oven is done, we're going to stick it in there. And it's going to dry out the chicken, and that's going to make a crust. I'm going to bake it for about 10 minutes, and it removes all the moisture out of the chicken. So we're just waiting for my oven to be done. I'm going to check on the sauce, but we are almost done. I'll be back with you guys in just a few minutes. So my oven is finally done, guys. I've got the sauce here sitting up, took it off of the stove, and now it's sitting on the counter here. I'm going to go ahead and put in our crust. It looks like this. We're going to put it in the oven for about 10 minutes, and we'll be back in a little bit, okay? I may be convincing Kyle to give me a new oven for my birthday. Wouldn't that be great? We'll be back. Thanks. Okay guys, our stove is done now, so I'm going to grab that out of the oven and then we're going to finish up with the crust. Okay, it's all dried out, and then we're going to take this and we're going to put it in this bowl here really quickly, and we're going to mix it up with some eggs and some Parmesan cheese. So we're just going to take this dry chicken. I don't want to waste any chicken. And now we're going to mix it in with some Parmesan cheese, which I have right here. Had this for a while now. It's 1/4 of a cup. We're going to use our 1/4 of a cup here. And 1 egg. Got my egg here. The egg and the Parmesan cheese uses as a binder to stick it all together. Mix this up here. Make sure all the Parmesan cheese is all, you know, big balls of it. And then we're going to put it back on the parchment paper and finish up the pizza. So let me just bring the camera here so you can see me putting it back on. Place a clean sheet. I'm just going to put this back on here. And I'm going to flatten it out. Trying to get that perfect pizza round shape. And then we're going to, says, pour the chicken and spread the chicken into a thin layer using a rubber spatula. Then place another parchment paper on top. So we're going to go ahead and grab some more parchment paper. We put it away, but I will go grab it again. Place this on top. And then flatten it, it says. Remove the top piece of parchment. Transfer the bottom of the parchment paper onto the crust. And then we're going to cook this for another 8 minutes. Looks really good. And then we're going to cook this for about 8 more minutes, and then we'll be back to put the topping on. Okay guys, we just took it out of the oven, so now we're going to put the topping on. It looks really good. It's really sticking together really good. So now we're going to remove the crust from the oven and top with the buffalo sauce and the mozzarella cheese. So this mozzarella sauce is a little bit sketchy. Why I say sketchy is because it is very thin. I don't understand. Like I said in this other recipe I did, I'm not sure, maybe if I put, it was very messy the last time I made it. So this time I'm trying to be a little bit more cautious about how much I put on there, I guess. But then why would they ask for so much if it doesn't need that much? I don't know. But that's as much as I'm going to put on it, even though we still have all this sauce in here. Like I said, I already made this once and it was very, very messy. What we're going to use for the mozzarella is this fresh mozzarella. It's already sliced. And this is going to be our topping. You can, if you want, add scallions. It does have that as an option. But I'm going to go ahead and add in this fresh mozzarella. It looks so good. Fresh mozzarella just sounds so good. And I'm going to just put one in the middle there. I know that's probably a lot of cheese, but I love cheese, as you know from my other recipes if you watch those. And so yet again, we're going to put this back into the oven for about 6 to 8 minutes until the cheese is brown and the crust on the outside is a little bit brown. And then we get to take a wonderful taste of this. So we'll be back in about 6 to 8 minutes, okay? Okay guys, here it is. It is a sloppy mess. I don't know why it is so liquidy. I put in everything that it says the amount it's supposed to be. I've even put in less than what it was in the container. You saw that. I'm gonna let it sit for maybe a good 10 minutes or so and see if it thickens up. And then we'll try it out, but it doesn't say to let it sit, but I still don't know why it's so liquidy. But we'll be back in about 10 minutes or so and see if we can try it out, okay? Okay guys, we're back. We're gonna go ahead and cut this up. I know it's really looking messy, but hopefully it tastes good. I already know it tastes good. I've had this before, like I said. I guess that's not bad. It's just a little liquidy. Not bad at all, actually. I'm gonna go ahead and take a... After I thought about it, and it might actually be because I used the buffalo instead of the actual red hot. So it might have a little bit more liquid to it because it's the red hot, but we're gonna go ahead and try it. So good. So good, guys. It's so filling. It's right amount of cheese, good chicken crust. It's fantastic. I absolutely love this meal. I would definitely make it again. It is on the messier side, but it is very good. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great night.